Oh, how are you? I didn't see you there. Guys, you probably didn't recognize me. It's me, Seth. Do you recognize me now? See? It's me, guys. See? Sometimes I am so funny. Sometimes I'm so funny. It scares me. Man, it's been a while. It's been, let's see, the date is May 20th. And if I'm not mistaken, in my last video, that was the 31st of December. I actually think I was wearing this shirt in that video too. I've actually never taken it off. I've been wearing it for 4 months. So if you guys don't think I'm funny, it doesn't matter because I think I'm funny. Okay, serious time. Well, it's been 4 months since I've done a video, and I guess I want to recap on or touch base on my goals, and then just talk a little, give you guys a life update. I'm obviously in a different room than I was last time. I'm in a different house. We actually moved, and we're actually loving where we're living right now. In addition to that, I got out of the Marine Corps, hence this nice scruff here. I technically didn't get out. I'm in the individual ready reserve for the next 2 years. So I still need to maintain my physical fitness, need to keep my uniforms serviceable in case I get recalled. But after 2 years, I'll get my honorable discharge papers in the mail. What else, man? A lot has happened. And for those of you who take the time to watch these videos or have, I guess, somewhat of an expectation for me to put these videos out, I apologize. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I'm not. You know, ultimately, when it came to accomplishing the goals that I had set for myself, I had to prioritize. And there were certain things that fell kind of at the bottom of the totem pole. And as much as I enjoy talking to myself and vicariously through a camera talking to you guys, this fell towards the bottom. You know, in regards to my first goal with reading a book every month, I was able to finish that verbal judo book, which I enjoyed a lot, and it definitely made me realize that I'm not a good communicator. But I started to actually read the Bible, which, if any of you know, is quite a project. It's a huge canonized book, and I've studied it my whole life and know most, if not all, of the stories in it, but I've never really read it from cover to cover in a chronological sense like that. So I definitely wanted to tackle that, and I'm a little over halfway. I'm in the New Testament right now, but I still consider that a completion of my goal, because A, there's multiple books in the Bible, and then B, I think the ultimate purpose of that goal is to get me reading. And if I'm reading every day, at least a chapter every day, in my mind, I see that as a completion so far of that goal. My second goal was to earn my blue belt, and that's still something I'm trying to do. It takes time. But one thing that ultimately caused me to put this video making down or kind of back on the back burner was thinking to myself, how much time do I put into doing this versus how much time do I need to put into jiu-jitsu to achieve that goal? And it was pretty significant. I had mentioned that I had been going once, maybe twice a week. So on a good month, I'd go maybe 5 times to jiu-jitsu for an hour. And now I go a minimum of 2, if not 3 or 4 times a week sometimes going up to 2 hours. And a lot of that time was freed up by cutting this out temporarily. Those were the two goals that I'd set for myself. And for accountability purposes, I feel like that I am on track to complete those. Additionally, though, and I don't think I've mentioned this at all, I've earned my associate's degree. And I know a lot of you guys probably have already gone through and maybe even finished college. But for me, I feel like that was a big deal. You know, I graduated high school in 2012. Jeez, 10 years ago. And I never looked back. I hated the academic portion of school. I wasn't bad at it. I was a good student, but I just didn't enjoy it. And I've heard worse things, if I'm brutally honest, about the university college setting. But my wife, last year, August 2021, she really encouraged me to start school. And through law enforcement, they offered to pay for it for free. So I figured I would be stupid not to. So with her encouragement, I enrolled in school for fall of 2021, and I just busted through so many classes. And within 9 months, I've earned my associate's degree. She's been incredibly supportive, and she knows that I have career goals in law enforcement, and she knows that having a degree would assist me in that. So she was very supportive, and I'm so grateful for her. But ultimately, I guess the message I want to give out in this video is to be okay with cutting out certain parts of your life. And maybe cutting out is a strong word, but cutting back on certain parts of your life. It's really easy when you're talking about the bad stuff and the worthless stuff, but it's a little bit more difficult to do when those things you're cutting back on aren't necessarily bad. Talking through this camera to myself is extremely therapeutic, and I enjoy it a lot. So you can imagine how torn I was when I decided to kind of put this on the back burner. But you know what? That's kind of just what I had to do. And sorry, but not sorry. And I think what helped me to do that was to finally take a step back and go to my visual or mental drawing board and really create a clearer picture of where I wanted to be and how I wanted my life to turn out. And I'm not talking retirement age. I'm not even talking 10 or 5 years from now. It could be as simple as, where do I want to be a year from now? And that could pertain to finance, education, health, career, relationships. Man, the list goes on and on. But ultimately, I think that by setting those clear goals for yourself of where you want to be in the near or far future, the much more clearer the steps that you need to take to get there become. And then the things that aren't necessary, I guess, in your life will kind of go to the back. So I challenge you guys, take a moment, clear your mind, think about your goals, think about what are those goals helping you accomplish. And if they're just kind of pointless goals, then reevaluate, reprioritize, and go forward from there. I'm nowhere where I want to be. That goes with my career, that goes with my family, that goes with finances. But just remember where you are and remember the road that you have traveled so far. And remember how far you've come. The past couple weeks, I've just had an overwhelming feeling of gratitude for my family, my job, my friends, just where I'm at. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've made a lot of stupid mistakes in relationships, in money, in my career. But I don't know. God's been incredibly good to me. And I'm just so grateful. So, create a clear picture for yourself for what you want to do or where you want to be 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 6 months from now, and prioritize accordingly. Don't be scared to move things around. Free up your time, because you got time. And just go at it. I believe that's all I want to say right now. So I'll let you all go. Thank you very much for your time. Be safe and be decent, yes?